everyone, today in this video I'm going to be checking out the Lexar Silver Plus Series micro SD card. Lexar did send me the sample, but any opinion expressed in this video is strictly my own. That being said, if you're interested in this product or you want to find out more about it, the link to it will be in the video description. We have the 2-pack here. They have multiple quantities available if you want to buy them individually or if you want to get a couple bundled together like we have right here. And they have different storage capacities as well. We have the 256 gigabyte capacity per each card. So that's going to be 512 gigabytes total. You'll notice from the packaging, it does come with your standard sized SD card adapter. And they'll walk you through the performance on this card front and center. 205 megabytes per second read and 150 megabytes per second write. Now let's go ahead, let's open them up. Here are all the contents. Can you even see them? Very, very small, yet mighty for what they are. All right, so there's your close-up of the card right here. It is teeny, teeny tiny, smaller than your fingernail. There's a look at the back side there. And then we have multiple ratings on this card. V30, we have U3A2, Lexar Silver Plus, 256 gigabytes on it. Each card's identical to each other. And then here's a look at the SD adapter with Lexar's branding on it. You can look at the back side. And then we could just take that card and they just slide right in place on the adapter, and then we can easily remove the card as well. See it sliding in again. Now let's go ahead, let's try it out and see how fast it is. All right, so we have the card plugged in with the SD adapter. We also just have it plugged in a micro SD slot. First, let's go over the results for using the SD card adapter. And we took that exact same micro SD card and put it in the other slot for this test. So we're just using one card for both the SD adapter as well as just straight into the micro SD card slot. So first up at the top, crystal disc mark here, we're showing read speeds up to 166 megabytes per second and write speeds up to 87 megabytes per second. We thought maybe that was not correct, but we ran that test a couple of times and we got in the 70s and 80s for our write score. Pretty unusual there, especially when we look at the ASSSD results, where typically these results are lower. That holds true for the read speed of 129 megabytes per second, but the write speed's a lot quicker at 121 megabytes per second. Interestingly enough, the bottom results right here, this is for the straight micro SD card slot on the same adapter in the same port. So we got read speeds and crystal disc mark of 166 megabytes per second, same as the adapter, but our write speeds drastically improved to 156 megabytes per second. Then looking at ASSSD, similar story here. We did see improvement for both the read and the write scores, 157 megabytes per second read and 146 megabytes per second write. Moving right along, I wanted to show you the initial capacity as well too. So 233 gigabytes of usable space on the card right out of the box. So typically when we run these sorts of tests, we're lucky to get the advertised results. Usually with Lexar products, we're really good to hit those numbers. So in this case, we overachieved on the write score. So they advertise up to 150 megabytes per second. We peaked at 156. Now, usually if we were going to see results that matched or exceeded a brand's advertisement, it's going to be in the read category. In this case, we were a little bit under what was advertised. I will fault the SD card reader or our computer more than the card itself. Also, if you're not seeing these values and you're seeing lower values, make sure you're using the correct USB port on your computer. Hopefully it has some of the latest and greatest available today to take advantage of those faster speeds. And with that being said, hopefully you're seeing even better results than we are here in our studio. They're simple, small, compact, high-performing cards with multiple storage capacity options available, and you have the option to buy multiple quantities at one time.